Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how you can make a t-shirt using e-transfer vinyl or HTV or iron-on. They're the same thing. So this is the shirt that we are going to make. I got this design of design bundles, but you can make your own design if you want to do it from scratch. But the one that I'll be using is from design bundles. Now the materials you're gonna use, I use Caesar Easy Weed in white. This is how it comes. It comes in a roll. I got this off Michael's, but you can totally get it from Amazon. I also use the red for the red part, the Just Act, the Just Show. I use this vinyl from HTV Run. Now I got this from Amazon, and this one comes in sheets. So let me just show you what it looks like. So this is one sheet. This is 12 by 10. I also have this in 12 by 12. I like this vinyl, but the Caesar is a vinyl that it weeds easily, so I also like this one. But I have been using these sheets since I started my journey, and I just like them. So this is something that you could do. They come in 10. This is the 10 by 12, and they have multiple colors inside. You're also going to need a little weeding tool. Now this one came in the HTV Run package. It came in that package, and this is the one that I have been using. So, but you can totally use the Cricut brand or any brand that you desire. You're also going to need your Cricut machine, your Cricut Maker, or your Cricut Explorer Air 2. I have the Cricut Explorer Air 2. You're also going to need a heat press, but you can totally do this with an iron. All you have to do is to ensure that the settings on the iron is at cotton, and you do not put any water inside your iron or any steam. So let's get started with this project. Okay guys, we are in Cricut Design Space. So today we're going to do a HTV project, and to do this project I'm going to use this bundle that I purchased on Design Bundles. It says motivational quotes, and the one that I'll be using is this one that says don't talk, just act, don't say, just show, don't promise, just prove. And so what you're gonna do if you're gonna use a bundle like mine, and to download a bundle from from Design Bundles, all you have to do is download. I already downloaded this. So what I am going to do is that when I go to Cricut Design Space, you're gonna press upload. I did upload mine already, but you're gonna do upload an image. You're gonna press browse, and wherever you saved that image on your computer, you're just gonna go and select it. Mine is this one right here, so number 7. So let me just upload it again for you to see. So this is don't talk, just act, and I'm gonna press upload. So when I upload it, what you're gonna do, you're gonna add this to your canvas. So I'm gonna click on the image, and I'm gonna go here where it says add to canvas, and I'm gonna add it to my canvas. Okay, so when you add it to your canvas, you're gonna notice that when it comes in, this is how it's gonna come in. My view is at 100%. It came in small. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just stretch this out a little bit for you to see what I'm doing. So this file is okay, to be honest, by itself, but I just think that the just act, the just show, and the just prove is just the font. I don't like this font, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to click on the image, and I'm gonna go here where it says ungroup. Right over here on the layers panel, it says ungroup. I'm going to ungroup this file. And what you're gonna notice is that each of the letters are there in the has their own individual um as their own individual they're not grouped, so to speak. All right, so you'll notice that each of the letters are not grouped anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here where it says text, okay? And I'm going to type in on this text just act, JUST, just act. Okay, so when I type it in, I'm gonna size it down just a little bit because I think it's just too big. And what I'm going to do, this will automatically default to Cricut Sans, but I don't want to use Cricut Sans. I want to use a font that is called Rachel Brown. So what I'm going to do up here where it says font, I'm going to go here and I'm going to click on it, and it's going to go, I'm going to go to system because I downloaded this from dafont.com and it's called Rachel Brown. So what you find is that it's gonna change, and I like this font better than this one. I think it's thicker and I think it will look better. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to duplicate this 2 times. So I'm gonna click on it, I'm gonna go over here where it says duplicate, and I'm gonna duplicate it 2 times. They're right here. Okay, so this will be just act. I'm gonna change this one to just show. And this one, I'm going to change it to just prove. Okay. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, I do not want this to be um, this gray color. So I'm going to change it to a red. I'm going to change this to a red also. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to replace this one. So what, remember, they are still ungrouped. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight these two and I'm going to delete it, and in that space I'm going to put just act right here. Okay, and I'm going to do the same for these two right here. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to put just show right there. Okay, and this one, the just prove, I am going to delete this one. You notice it's getting into the delete that, delete that, and I'm gonna put this one right here. Okay, so I think it looks a little bit better than what we have. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and group back these. So you notice it's not grouped. Let me undo. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna group back these. I'm gonna highlight it, go over here and press group because I don't want these to move. I don't have a problem with these ones. I'm gonna group, okay, and I'm gonna go here. This one is gonna be a little bit challenged because of the okay, and I'm gonna group it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna highlight everything and I'm gonna group everything together. Okay, so now that I group everything together, I'm going to size my project. So the size that I will be working with is, I'm gonna do 10.5. Okay, so it automatically goes 10.5 by 10.5. But if you want to change your width and your height, all you have to do is go up here where you see this lock button, and you are going to size it how you want. Okay, so I went ahead and I sized this. So what I'm gonna do if you notice that there are two different colors. So when I'm going to print this out, what you're gonna find is that um, the mats are just gonna be all over the place. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go over to your layers panel, okay? And you are going to see, you see these three, just prove, just act, just show. You're gonna click on one of them. You're gonna press shift, click on just act, click on just show. And what you're gonna do is go down to the bottom where it says attach. You're gonna attach those. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back. All right. When this happens, it means then that we attached something together, that we group something together that we should not have. Okay, so I'm gonna ungroup. I'm gonna move this out, move this out, move this out. Okay, I'm gonna highlight all of this and I'm gonna attach these. All right. Okay, so those are attached. So I'm gonna move back these right here. Just act, just show, and just prove. Okay. All right. And what I'm going to do now, ensure that they're at the right place that you want them to be. Okay. Let me just, so what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna press on just prove, just act, just show, and I'm gonna attach. No, they are attached. Okay. So this will stay by itself. This will stay by itself. So when you go to cut it now, you're gonna find that they cut on two different mats, which is what we want. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see how it looks on a t-shirt. So I'm gonna go over here where it says templates, and I'm going to go down where it says classic t-shirt. I'm gonna click on it. I'm using a blue shirt, um a blue shirt. The next thing I should have done was change the don't talk to white, because I'm actually using a white vinyl. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to a blue shirt. I'm gonna take my grids off. To take your grids off, you go up to where you see these two zeros and you're gonna click on it. And what I'm gonna do, let me just um, change this color first to white. Okay, and I'm going to put this back as how it would normally go. Okay, all right. And I'm going to group them so that it doesn't move. And I'm going to see how it looks on my shirt. I think that is okay for a um, large shirt. The size is fine for me. So what I'm going to do, even if you do not hide your t-shirt template, you still can it's still not gonna cut in the image. So all you have to do is press make it. So when you press make it, you're gonna find that you're gonna have two mats, one white mat and one red mat. So what you're gonna do is mirror. Remember to mirror your image, mirror those image. Okay. And then after you mirror your image, you're going to press continue. Remember, you when you're using HTV vinyl, you have to mirror. And it's going to search for my machine. You're going to set your dial to HTV vinyl. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm cutting it out. Okay guys, so I have my two mats ready. All right, today I'm using the Caesar Easy Weed in white, and I'm using HTV Runt in red. So what you need to do, the shiny side is what goes down, face down on the mat, okay? So there's a shiny side. You see this side looks shinier. That's the part that goes down on the mat. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to load this in my machine, and this flashing arrow right here where I'm touching, right there, you're going to press it, okay? Remember to turn your mirror on, okay? Because we're using heat. And I'm gonna let this cut out. I'm gonna speed this part up, okay? Okay guys, so you're gonna get your weeding tool and you're going to weed out your design. I like weeding on my mat, so I'm gonna go ahead and weed this out. Okay guys, so we're about to press our shirt. This is the result of what we just did. One thing I should have done was I should have welded this font, right? Because if you look, you'll see some cut marks in between. If I had welded it, then those will eliminate the cut marks. So my heat press is ready, and the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to pre-press my shirt just to take out those moisture and some of the wrinkles from my shirt. Then I'm going to fold my shirt in half to find the midpoint, okay? So neckline to neckline, sleeves to sleeve, armhole to armhole, and I'm going to find the middle of my shirt. Okay. So next thing I'm gonna do, since now that you have the middle, you're going to go down about 3 fingers down, okay? And you're going to try your best to put this, you're gonna put this layer first, and you're gonna try your best to kind of get the middle. I know it's an uneven, it's not so much of an even design, but you're gonna try your best to get it perfect. Okay, could come up a little bit more. Okay. And this is just what I like to do. I like to put a parchment paper over it. You don't have to do it because of the added protection, the protection that it has here. So I'm gonna heat this up press this for 15 seconds. This is Caesar Easy Weed, so it's a hot peel. Okay, I'm just gonna ensure that this is adhered to my shirt. Since I have another layer to put, I'm not gonna let it fully adhere. Okay, so this is a hot peel. I'm gonna take my time So you'll notice that this is not fully adhere to my shirt. However, you just want to tack it down. Okay, so what I did too was that instead of wasting my vinyl, you'll know that about me, I don't like wasting. I just detached the red layer. I decided that I wasn't gonna attach them. What that does is that instead of it cutting out with one here, one here, one here, and then all this part will have vinyl, I just detached it and just cut them out individually. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put them at their places. Act will go here. Okay, just show goes here, and just prove goes here. Okay, and what I'm gonna do now, you notice it's not fully adhered. I'm gonna put my parchment paper and I'm gonna go in for my full press with everything so that it's fully adhered. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a little pressure. Okay, so this one here is a warm peel. Okay, so I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit and then I take it off. Okay guys, so this is the result of the shirt that we have just made. Let me know your thoughts and what you think. Until we meet, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.